Okay, everything should be going well. Okay, everything seems to be running. Alright, so welcome everybody to the latest live stream. It is that time of the week again. The time where I stream myself doing art. Yes, I am going to be continuing Inktober. Very exciting. Yeah. At the moment, yeah, these aren't Inktober pieces. Yeah, this is modeling pieces. Yeah, I've been 3D printing lately, so I have some stuff I'm hoping to assemble. So, yeah, here's a so you could say this is a preview of that. I hope to have something done. So there. Yeah, there will be more said on the subject later, but for the time being, that that is all we're getting until later. But yeah, so hopefully you'll be looking forward to that. Okay, so just move all this. And now to bring in today's piece. Here we go. We will be drawing some more orcs on Orktober. Yes, very shocking, I know. So, all kidding aside, the theme I've been running with for the past 3 days has been the Three Stooges. So I've been drawing orcs in the style of the Three Stooges. Mo, Larry, and tonight we're doing Curly. Yeah, that's gonna be plenty of fun. Oh. And I just realized something. I need to check the settings on this stream. Ah. Good thing I checked. Alright. People should be able to view the stream now. So. Okay. This stream is going. Now I'll be sharing the stream on Discord. I'll pick up a pencil and get started. Because it's Thursday, I wanted to do a bigger piece like I had done in the past. Because last week I done a smaller piece and it didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. So, well, it worked out well. I got it done. There was no problems, but it was over real quickly. So, I'm hoping it won't be over as quickly this time. Okay. Now, time to pick up a pencil. Let's go. Today I'll use a gray Crayola pencil. Gray Gins Gris. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and just put these on tops. There we go. Okay. So. Yeah, Curly is on the larger size, so it's definitely going to take advantage of the larger workspace. The method I use to typically draw figures I've had to modify because orcs' heads, their necks aren't up, alright, like ours. They like jut forward. So their heads kind of come down a bit. Greetings, Hollow U Bell. Glad to have you here. Yeah, so I was explaining earlier that over the past few nights I had been following the theme of the Three Stooges for my orc drawings. So I'm going to finish that off with tonight, and I'll be doing Curly. Or Orc Curly, or Orkly. Well, regardless of the name, we know which stooge he's based off of. Okay. Okay. I think I got an idea of how to go about this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. The first two were definitely simpler, but all in all, they were fun to do, and it'll be fun to have to complete the set in this piece. There we go. Won't take much to have the rest of the rough of the rough sketching done. And definitely need to keep in mind that this guy is on the larger side compared to the other two. So he's going to so I have to try and portray a sense of plumpness. Not used to drawing plump, but I'll make this work somehow. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready for the for more details. Yeah, so far so good. This drawing is coming along pretty nicely. Although he's supposed to be the size of a typical orc, he's coming across the size of a Gretchen in this drawing. Yeah, if I had other characters in the drawing with him, then the scale would be pretty better. It's, I guess the proportions are what's making him come across that way. And for all interested, today Humble Bundle just put up a new bundle. They put up a Warhammer RPG bundle where you can buy PDFs of most of the Cubicle 7 RPGs. So they have the Age of Sigmar RPG, the Warhammer Fantasy RPG, and the Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory RPG up. So if you drop at least $18, you should have everything in the bundle. So, for all who are interested in that, that is what's up. Yeah, this has to be the happiest orc I've drawn yet for Inc/Orktober. And yes, I am working on an orc model for Orktober, so hopefully I'll get this done before the month is over. I'm pretty sure this may very well be the only one I do this month, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Okay. Feel like he's coming along pretty well. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that sounds aggravating. I hope you get everything you're trying to get. I know farming for stuff can be pretty laborious. Here we are. There. I do have Destiny 2 installed. I don't have all the DLCs and expansions or what have you, but it's installed, and one of these days I just need to sit down and play it. Actually, yeah, I need to remember. Yeah, I was hoping to draw that one a little lower. There we go. That's more like it. Yes, it is installed. Yeah. So, yeah. I've just been pretty busy lately. Yeah, it does seem like a sin. And I'll definitely have to come up with a work schedule so I can actually put time into playing it. No, those hands are bigger than this hand, so I'll increase the size. That's better. There we go. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, my brother Samuel kept telling me, install it, install it. Well, not his exact words, but essentially. And I ended up relenting and I installed it, and I just hadn't touched it yet. So I need to touch the game and see what the hype's about. Yeah, if the fun you've been having with the game is anything to go on, then it's a fun time waiting to happen. Okay, let's see if I can portray the plumpness. A little more plumpy. There, okay. Oh, that would be real great. I'll definitely appreciate being in the clan. So, as soon as I eventually log into the game, I will let you know so you can throw the invite out. Oh. Okay. That's probably important. Although, regardless, the penciling is practically done. I'll be commencing to the ink portion. Okay, what time is it? Okay, yeah, there's still plenty of time before I pull out the book of the week. anything else before I move on to the inking? The Halloween stuff is free to play. Oh, that's great. So, maybe sometime tomorrow I'll take maybe I'll take 1, maybe 2 hours to do a let's try stream to just play it. I don't intend to make it a habit to stream Destiny unless I get success from it, but I think doing a try stream of it will be pretty good. So that'll be good. Yeah. So it's settled. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Hopefully nothing important comes up at the last minute to man, I can't think. to Nothing comes up at the last minute to interfere with the scheduling. Okay, so I will shoot for tomorrow. Okay, pulling out the Sharpie because we're finally at the ink portion of this. Yeah. So, we'll see how the Destiny stream goes. If I churn in a lot of viewers in that stream, then streaming Destiny may very well be a regular thing. So, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I also need to get back to streaming Final Fantasy 14 too. I've been neglecting Final Fantasy 14. Ramu's been waiting for me to beat him. So, that I need to put some time into that and get caught up on all the expansions I have purchased. But yeah, depending on how well I like the game, I don't think I'd mind Destiny 2 being a regular part of the channel, but we'll see. I am, however, positive that it will be a fun time. So, here is hoping to a good stream tomorrow. I also have other announcements too that I'll be sharing, I believe, after I show the book of the week in regards to this particular channel. It does involve my latest ventures into 3D printing. Because after my brother showed me how to do it and he helped me level the printer a few times, I've just been taking to it real well. I learn something new every time I print, and it's becoming a very enjoyable experience, and I talked about it with my brother, so I have something new I'm wanting to do for the channel. So I'll officially announce it after the book of the week. Oh, that's good thanks for the heads up, Hollow. Hopefully it won't take me too much time to get used to it, but I will be prepared to have to take a while to get used to it. I just love this curly orc's expression. It's just fun. Real fun. Just draw his ear jutting out from behind his head there. in either 4 to 9 minutes, I will show the book of the week. Yeah, depending on how far along this drawing is. On another note, next Tuesday, I believe, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 comes out. I already have it purchased, so I am excited. When I'm gonna be playing the games in release order. That includes the 2D games. So that means I'll be capping it all off with Metal Gear Solid 3. I've only touched the game once back when the game first came out on my brother's copy, but I never had a chance to finish it. So this will be a real treat for me to finally be able to play in earnest Metal Gear Solid 3. I've been waiting a long time to actually play that game for real, so I am looking forward to that. And I will be streaming myself play those games. I'm gonna shoot to play those games in one sitting, but like I did with Space Marine as well, but I am gonna be more open to just having to do those games in parts, so I'm more likely going to be playing them in more than one stream rather than all in one stream. Though if I can play them all in one stream, I'm definitely going to try and pull it off. Forgot a detail. Glad I remembered it. And looks like I'm essentially done with the drawing. So just need to put down the day, in ink that is. And there was an extra detail I wanted to add in. Oh, bug. got off me. Another bug crashes the stream. There. So there and there. That's practically done for the drawing portion of this stream. There we have Orc Curly Howard all done. All three Orkstooges finished. With that, it is time for the book of the week. And we have here another DC Chronicles book. I'm just joking. It's a Marvel Masterworks today. And did something happen to the image? Oh, no, wait. Oh, stream lag on my end. Okay, so everything's working good. So, as I was saying, Marvel Masterworks. The Amazing Spider-Man number 1 through 10, and Amazing Fantasy number 15. Or at least the Spider-Man story from Amazing Fantasy by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. All the covers except for the first one, which is pictured on the front. So, a little story about this particular copy. For a Christmas ago, my sister and a friend of ours were trying to figure out what to get me, and I sent a link for the paperback because I like paperbacks, but in their kindness, they decided to get me the hardback copy instead. I was slightly disappointed because I like the way a paperback feels in my hand, but I knew they made their decision. Their decision came from a good place, so I couldn't stay upset. And I read this, and I've reread it a few times, and just enjoyed looking at this. And I've just enjoyed this being a part of my collection, and I've been very grateful to own this. So, the art in this has also been very instrumental in my learning how to draw. It's like Steve Ditko's art, I was very fascinated by it because I had heard the story that Stan Lee chose Steve Ditko to draw Spider-Man over Jack Kirby, the king of comics, because Jack Kirby made Spider-Man look too cool. And for the kind of character Spider-Man is, what counted as cool at the time, at least by Stan Lee's standards, just didn't fit the character well, at least for his initial outing. So, and it turned out to be one of the best choices he could do. Steve Ditko designed the Spider-Man costume here, which has stood the test of time. It has seen very, very little variations over the decades. And it was very unlike any other superhero costume since from Superman up to this point. It just stood out. And Steve Ditko's portrayal of Spider-Man's powers gave him a slightly creepier edge to him, and just the way he draws supervillains, he definitely adds that creepy horror-esque feel to them, which is another thing. I've read Steve Ditko's run on The Incredible Hulk, and that brings a horror comic aspect to the artwork that worked really well for the Hulk, for his run on the Hulk. So, Steve Ditko, I feel like he is on par with Jack Kirby, but for entirely different reasons as to why Jack Kirby is as good as he is. It's like where Kirby is like bing bang boom, it's like right up in, it's like just power. This is just good in how it makes you feel looking at his art. It just makes you feel real good. It's like, just look at the lizard here. It's like, if I didn't know who the lizard was, I'd assume he's like some kind of eldritch abomination who's coming to terrorize a campsite. So that just to quickly flip through the rest of this book. I believe he had an encounter with Dr. Doom, which I want to look at real quick before putting the book down. Well, he had a fight with the Human Torch. Yeah, here it is, the Doctor Doom story. It's like he knew how to portray a battle between someone like Spider-Man versus someone who's really tough and strong like Doctor Doom. It's like he's able to show off just how overmatched Spider-Man is against Doctor Doom, yet with his unique spider sense and other powers, he's able to bridge that gap. Of course, we know Doctor Doom's the kind of guy who learns from his mistakes, so a round 2 probably wouldn't go as well for Spider-Man, but seeing Doctor Doom fight Spider-Man, it was a real treat. So that was the book of the week. Marvel Masterworks The Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Fantasy 15, the Spider-Man story from it. So, and now for some announcements. We probably won't see it anytime soon, but I have decided to do a web series on this channel starring Warhammer minis. And this particular 3D printed one is going to be a kit bash between this model and a few other pieces to be the main protagonists of said series. But I'm going to be using my models here. They're going to play a role in it. I'm going to get to scripting as soon as I can. Before that, I'm going to come up with a bio for each of my models. Going to try and get through the Salamanders omnibus so I can have that in the back of my head as I'm going through it. I printed out this mini here, which is Salamander holding a little girl's hand. There was just a generic one too, but I'll print that one at a later date. And I recently finished this Rogue Trader color scheme of a Salamander here, so he is going to be in the series too, and I'm hoping he's going to be a real treat to watch because his name is Old Man Jehoshaphat. He is a Terran-born salamander dating to before Vulcan was introduced to his legion for the first time. So he was back before they recruited salamanders from Nocturne. And despite not aging like other Space Marines, he acts like an old man. So, and I am eventually gonna paint up a squad of these guys that at the moment I call the Old Men Squad, though that's just a placeholder name, but they're all gonna act like some kind of old men, and it's gonna be fun. So, and show off my first Terminator here. Got some gold on him. I think after the gold and just touching up some of the black on him and probably doing some silver dry brushing in places, I think he'll be done. But yeah, that is an update on the channel. I'm looking forward to getting this web series ready to put out. So I don't know if I'll be able to put out the first episode this year or not. We may have to wait till 2024, and when 2024, I'm not sure. Though I would at least like to do a Christmas special first, because I found some Christmas themed Space Marine STLs and I printed them out. Now I just need to actually paint them up and do some kind of Christmas special with them. So here's crossing my fingers that I could get it done and put out this year, and we won't have to wait for next year for a Christmas special. All right. So, yet another stream on the shorter side of things. Guess I can just do a quick detail here. There. And so, probably am here too. There. So, this has been tonight's... Oh, I forgot a detail on the nose. There. So, this has been tonight's stream. Not as long as I wanted it, but I had fun all the same. Tomorrow on my gaming channel, I will be streaming myself trying out Destiny 2. So, Hollow, you talked me into it, and I'm hoping it'll be plenty of fun. I'll let you know so you can send me that friend/clan invite. So, that I'm hoping for a very good time tomorrow. On one other announcement, I am going through the Halloween event in FGO. This time around, I'm just recording the gameplay, and once I've recorded all the main story, I'm going to edit it all together into one long video and put it up. So that is up and coming. I just need to take a day to where I can just sit down and play through the rest of the event. So that is what's on the future of both YouTube channels. So that is that. So thank you all for joining me in tonight's stream. I hope that next time I will have just as much fun. And tomorrow, keep looking on the Discord. I'll be posting this and other Orktober pictures on the Discord. So be sure to join the Discord and check that out. And I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everybody. I love him too. Yeah, I feel like he is my favorite too.